Alright, let's go ahead and make sure here that we are up and running. Perfect, we should be all live. Just check. Ready. Oh, and the dog's locked in. Okay. Go. Fix that here real quick. But in the meantime, hello and welcome. You guys should still be able to hear me even though I have my headset off. Welcome to the Paladin's Keep, where it is a pleasure. Here you guys go. Go on. Or not. Where it is a pleasure, as always, to have you guys here. We are starting a brand new game for us here on the channel called Another Crab's Treasure, as you can see. And this is going to be an interesting playthrough. So I've never played this game before. We have a fresh lore board ready to go. We've erased all of our progress from Lies of P on this lore board, so fresh, clean set, ready to go. So we're going to be able to start learning about the game. And yeah, I've never played this game. I know very little about it other than the synopsis that I've read online for just what the premise is of the game. We're going to be playing a little hermit crab who's had his shell taken away from him because he's got taxes that he owes. And we don't like taxes around here at Paladin's Keep, so here we go. So let's do it. And let's see if they have like an opening cinematic or anything that helps us understand more about the game. Okay, Neo Cascadia Documentary Association.
What word comes to mind when you think of the Earth?
It's going to say water.
For some, that word might be beautiful.
No, they're going to say water.
Others might say the world is hateful, or evil, or unstable, or full of shit.
Oh.
But above all else,
okay.
The word that best describes our world is resilient.
Resilient. I thought they would have said water and
Against
corny.
the odds,
okay.
time and time again.
That's an interesting response. Look at the story.
Creatures adapt to make the most of their given environment.
Okay, fair enough,
Some
fair
learn
enough.
to feed on others, stealing their vitality for their own.
Yep.
Some become scavengers, living off what strangers leave behind. And others still, as we will
I like the
soon
feel of
see,
this. Okay.
would prefer to be simply left alone.
Got it. Okay. Another crab's treasure. Okay, so the world is resilient. What am I what am I watching right now?
Go away! No one's home!
Sir, please open up.
Okay, so that's our character. So our name is Kril.
You're not a bird.
Sir, are you the owner of this residence?
You mean my shell? Yeah, it's mine. Do you like it?
I represent the Royal Duchy of Slacktide, which has recently annexed the territory surrounding and including this tide pool. I'm here to inform you that you have outstanding taxes that date back in upwards of 10 tides. If you are presently unable to pay this balance, the Duchy will claim you home until you...
Hold on. I've got some questions.
Yeah.
First of all, what's a duchy? Also, taxes.
Okay, so basically, the Duchess of
I envy
Slacktide
this
owns
crab.
this whole area now. And she puts a lot of effort into keeping it safe. So, everyone who benefits from that has to abide by her rules and pay up once per tide.
There's still plenty of birds here. I don't know if it's really safe.
Look, kid, I don't have time to argue political nuances here. I've got a lot of tax evaders to get to.
Oh,
You gotta pay up right now, or I'm
It's
gonna
okay.
have to repo your property. Got it?
Okay. I think I've got a hard kelp or two around here
Try to get a feel for
somewhere.
the vibe of this game, and it's going to be very laid back, is what it seems. You're going to wait till the tide comes in, kid. Hurry up and find something to pay me with, or I'm going to start getting serious. Okay, so we're going to move our legs and move our camera. We're going to get through this little section before we write some stuff on the lore board. There's a couple things that I want to write on there, but we'll get there in a second. We're going to take... You found your stash of heart kelp. Everyone loves these delicious heart kelp pods, so they're often used for trading. Eating just one of these makes you feel restored. Acknowledge. Acknowledge knowledge. Hopefully this is enough for taxes. Buddy, let me tell you, it is not enough for those taxes. Hey, I know this isn't much, but what the shell is this? They're heart kelp pods. Don't tell me you don't even like heart kelp. I hope you're joking. No one uses those dumb things as money anymore. The ocean's moved to the trash standard now. Trash, you got it? Trash, so like no pearls either? No shiny pirate coins? That's right, none of that crap. So you better find some bread clips or some darn sauce packets back there. I'm losing my darn patience. Look, if you just give me a couple more tides. Alright, I've heard enough. Say goodbye to your shell, idiot. Wait. Oh. Okay, he just throws us right out. Oh, crab. Crab, crab, crab. Okay. Let's get through this. I said I wanted to get through this first, so let's get through this segment first. Alright, hold circle to sprint. He's got our shell! He's got our shell! We got X to jump, so we have a jump button. Interesting. That's not a common mechanic in Souls-like games. I mean, they added it in Elden Ring, which was very... Ooh, you can't do this to me, man. How am I supposed to stay safe from all the birds and stuff around here? Not my problem. You want your shell back? You better go get a job and pay up. I hear they're always hiring in the reef. The reef? Isn't it super busy there? I don't want to talk to people. Dude, same. Again, really not my problem. I don't care what you get, where you get the trash from, but I'm keeping this until you do. See you later. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Okay, so he just took our shell, and so I'm assuming we're going to jump in after him. Alright, we jumped in after him. Okay, so I'm going to say that concludes that segment of what we were doing there. So let's write a couple things here on the lore board so we can start following along. So we have another crab's treasure. And how do I want to get this started? So I'm going to take my headset off. Epsilon, I heard this game was fun. That's good. I'm glad. I'm excited for it. And you get to see the new addition we have to the channel, which is great because you've been tracking along with some of the couple of the Souls-like games we've been doing. So we got a lore board. So we got this fun little whiteboard edition. So I'm going to hope that you enjoy this. So we have to write some stuff here that we found. So we know the main character's name is Kril, so we're going to start there. So red always indicates a character name, so we're going to write that kind of maybe more central. So we have Kril. Kril is the character, and Kril is now a resident of the Duchy of Slacktide. So we're going to actually, they annexed the lands. So we're going to write green because that's a historical event to connect Kril to Slacktide. Thanks, Cat. And then we're going to do the Duchy of Slacktide. Okay. And for the green, we do have to write annexed, so we know why they're connected historically. And so we also need to write, guys, that there is the Duchess of Slacktide. So we got to write that too. So not just the Duchy of Slacktide, because that's just the kingdom. We also need to write that there's the Duchess. So the Duchess. And then also we had the Loan Shark. So Loan Shark. That one's going to be a little small. And then we're going to do blue, because this is more of a connection between the two characters. Between Kril and the Loan Shark. Repoed shell. Alright, we're getting started. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting started on our lore here. So that's what we got. So, alright, let's get started. Let's actually get into this game here. So we got two mechanics that we learned, which was, okay, hold X while jumping. Okay, I see. Okay, interesting. Alright, so we got a little, like, net here. Okay, I wonder if... Yeah, there we go. That's a whole mechanic. Come on. Yeah. Alright, I like that. Alright, what do we got here? Pick up. We got bread claw. A small chunk of plastic in the shape of a crab's claw. Maybe it has some value. Trade in for 250 microplastics. Acknowledge knowledge. Okay. So we have a map here. This is a pretty decent map. So this is the reef of Slacktide. We have moon snail caves on here as well on our map. Interesting. Let's go to status. No shell equipped. Junk inventory. Shell portation allows you to warp between previously visited moon snail shells. Okay. The shallows. Guides. Find your stash of heart kelp. Okay. Interesting. Trying to read what we got. I don't know if this is going to have a lot of lore in like the item descriptions or how that's all going to play out. So it'll be kind of interesting to follow along on that side with whatever the game's got for us, but we're going to do our best here. Okay, we got a crab right there, but I don't have a weapon, so oh, hey, it's another crab. Excuse me, sir. Did you see a really tall shark pass by carrying a super awesome dope-looking shell? Work. That's what I'm trying to not do. That's why I gotta catch up with the worthless. Holy crap, what's wrong with your eyes? Have you been sleeping enough, or... God, get away from me! Okay, he wants to... Oh, God, there's multiple. Okay, we gotta run. Oh, there's a lot. Okay, we gotta seriously dip out! Oh, they're everywhere. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Got a little chase scene. I'm liking this. Yeah, okay. It's not too difficult. Can't tell if that's an item over there. Come on. Alright, we got past him. Sheesh, I think I lost him. I knew the ocean could be sketchy, but I had no idea it was this bad. We got a little DNA thing over there. We got a fork. I think that's our weapon. I guess it couldn't hurt to have a way to defend myself. This thing seems like it could do a little damage. If anyone else attacks me, I guess I'll poke him with the pokey bit. Might as well give this bad boy a few practice swings. Alright, found a rusty fork. Press R1 to swing. Acknowledge knowledge. I like that. Acknowledge knowledge. So R1 to attack, and then we have a charged attack. Bam. Nice. Okay. Drop down and break glass. Nice. Alright. Okay. Yeah, lock on to enemies, keeping the camera. This is really useful for fighting, so don't forget about it. Good to know. New museum exhibit unlocked. Okay, so we got 25. That's basically our souls. Dodging attack. Okay, right as the enemy attacks with dodge. Timing takes some practice, but dodging successfully can avoid most damage. Can avoid most damage. Okay, so we didn't avoid most damage there because we got hit, so it's good to see. Trying to figure out how the more combos work. We gotta be very careful. If I can mitigate how often I die, trying to just make sure that I can learn this game well, would be probably very appreciated. There we go. What's this? Three purple crystals. Okay. Interesting. Whoa, what's that thing? The currents start getting warm close to this little platform. It's kind of comfy. Maybe I can rest my feet here for a little while. Touch current. Ah, it's a moon snail shell. Okay, so this is basically like our bonfire. Touch these glowing currents to restore a long-forgotten moon snail shell, which you can rest in to restore your health. If you're slain, you'll revive at the last one you stayed at, so be sure to activate every one you can. Moon snail shell. So let's write the moon snail somewhere, because that might come up later. Yeah, let's just write him down maybe in the corner. Yeah, we'll go moon snail. Yeah. Got moon snail. Level up. Okay. The power present in moon snail shells will allow you to purge microplastics from yourself, gaining strength in the process. However, certain folks might be interested in trading for your extra microplastics, so you might want to consider saving some. But I don't have enough. Okay. Woo! Shell collection. Home. As soon as I get this back, everything can go back to normal. Wonder if the shell is like the class. Yeah, he's got our shell. There you are. Wow, you're awful persistent. I think I've been pretty clear with you, kid. This shell's the property of the Duchess now. If you want it back, take it up with her. Not me. My work's done here. Come on, man. There's got to be something I can do. And now that you mention it, I can think of something. You can lick my frickin' ventral fins and stop bothering me. Bah! Later, kid. Urgh, this guy. Okay. What? There's a bird in the yard? Oh, the dog killed a bird. Nice, nice. Okay. Give me a second, guys. My dog got a bird, and so I'm gonna go take care of that real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. We are back. And we are good to keep going. Had to go take care of a little problem there. So we're in the shallows. We're on our first. Welcome back. Thanks, Epsilon. I appreciate it. Yeah, my dog got a hold of a bird, so I had to go clean that up. That was fun. Okay, we're in the shallows. We got this nice little vibe here. Little sand castles. They should not be holding underwater. We have the snail here, so we're going to talk to him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't see your type leaving the tide pool too often. Yeah, well, I didn't have a choice. Can you tell me what's going on here? I heard there's like a duchess in charge now. Yep, sure is. Real piece of work. Takes all my hard-earned microplastics every tide just for existing around here. And what do I see for it? Nothing. Just keeps building up her castle and hiring more soldiers to defend it. Oh, that's cool. Where can I find her? I think she has something of mine. Pal, just look around for a moment, and you'll probably figure it out. Or did you miss that huge castle in the distance? Okay, great. I head over there. Hopefully she can get rid of my taxes for me. Oh, I see how it is. You're some kind of freeloader, are you? Bet you think you can skirt your taxes while the rest of us keep this society together, do you? You just said... You hermit crabs are all the same, wearing the shells the rest of us work so hard to create with our own mantles. You ought to have stayed in your tide pool, small fry. Hey, I never did anything to you, man. Yeah? Well, how's about I do something to you? Whoa! Why does everyone in this place try to kill me? The shell doesn't even fit! Alright, calm down, Kril. This is the most dangerous situation you've been in since seagull breeding season. But all you gotta do is make it to that castle, like the rude snail said. It sounds like that Duchess controls the taxes around here, so I bet the shark took my shell to her. I'm sure once I tell her what's going on, this can all be resolved, and I can go right back to sleep. What a waste of time. There's no way I'm fitting in this thing. Okay. Alright. Interesting. So we gotta do some exploring. Dang. Oh, it dropped an item. Barbed hook. A weapon designed to reel and prey at long distance. In combination with a sturdy piece of string, even massive targets might be drawn in if struck at a weak point. Oh, are we gonna have like items? Like combat usable, like consumables? Got a bread claw. Got a lot of stuff to do here, so I'm trying to figure out how we want to go about this. Yeah, we're going to go this way, because I got to go to that castle, but we're going to kind of take this in little pieces. What the hell is that? Yo, is that a boss? Our first boss? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Not heavy attacking. Back up. Back up. Oh, that's status effect, man. It's gonna be a very patient fight. Whoa! Oh, we died. That's death number 1. Would you like to respawn? Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. When you are slain, you'll drop all your microplastics and your shell, if you had one, in the spot where you died. Be careful when you go to pick them up. If you die again while they're still on the ground, they'll be lost forever. Dang. Oh, we died again. Okay. I just realized what my problem was. Oh, snap. Yeah, this is... Okay. Alright, I'm still getting adjusted to this combat style real quick. Because we might be dying here. Let me go ahead and do my wife a favor. And shut that. Alright, here we go. Let's try it. I think we got him this time. So, I think we got him this time. There we go. We're going to time these. Be a little bit more efficient. Oh my goodness. It's hard to tell like how many times he's gonna slam it. Oh, come on. This guy's gonna take us a little while. Back up. Back up. Oh, dude. We're taking chunks, though. Stamina bars. Let's just do that. Back up. Woo! Back up. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, we're not hitting that at all. Alright, we half healthed him. Wow! We're gonna die again. Very careful. I like the little music they got going on. Come on. Come on. I like how we just like, we're moving around like little crabs. It's so funny when we strafe. Back up. Oh, come on. I gotta figure out what to do with that stamina bar. Like, we gotta figure out, like, if there's, like, a deflection system in this game. Because it hasn't said that yet. There we go. Oh! Oh, we're so dead. That's an instant kill. Oh, my goodness. Wow, this game has some surprisingly fun difficulty to it. This is not like any Souls-like game I've ever played. Alright. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Back to square one. No. No. Oh, come on. Ugh. What the heck, man? What am I even supposed to do? Alright, we'll figure it out. Once we can kill this guy, we can beat any boss. This is the holy tutorial. Alright, come on. I don't know why he does that. There's no point for that move. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Back up. Come on. No! Dude, my goodness. Guys, this is gonna be a game where we're gonna die a lot. I can already tell you. I can already tell you. Okay. Why have that move? Like, just do attacks. I gotta learn the combat system. I don't learn it when you're doing this. Alright, back up. Dude, come on. I'm trying to get around you. Yep. Wow. Yeah, this guy gives you no mercy. That's an interesting first boss. Okay. Again with that move, it just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so if he like dashes up, that's an indicator. Okay. Dude, I can't dodge to the side. Back up. There we go. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Dude. Okay. Come on. Back up. Back up. That's a risk. I think we figured it out. We figured him out, guys. Got him. Whew. First boss. 7 deaths. That's crazy. Defeated the royal shell splitter. We did it, guys. Paperclip. Or paper claw. A chunk of metal in the shape of a crab's claw. This must be a sizable value. Trade in for 5,000 microplastics. Okay. And we got a heart kelp pod. And that was this dude. The royal jelly splitter. Okay, so combat is difficult in a sense because this is a very more dodge and evade and don't get, well, I mean that's typical of Souls games, dodge, evade, don't get hit, but there's also a stamina component to this, and you can stagger enemies, and it's going to be all about how do I do that. And how do I make that happen? So that's going to be my learning curve. My learning curve for this game is figuring out how to adjust to this mechanic. How do I make this mechanic work for me? Got a shark up top. And maybe we'll learn more combat techniques that'll help us, that maybe would have helped us, you know, had we done a little bit some more progressing, maybe in this direction instead of going straight for that little area. But now I have a paper claw for 5,000 microplastics, so am I upset that I went there? No, not the slightest. This is perfect. We got a little crystal here. There's an item over there. I'm gonna go check that out here in a second. Yeah, let's jump. Ooh, we got a battery. Can I do anything with the battery? The battery, anything? No. We do something with the crab. That's interesting that when they die, they just like float away. Got a moon shell over there. Got a couple eels. I actually don't know what these are, but they have like little battering ram heads. Okay, you can collect heart kelp pods from enemies. Okay, so healing's not ultimately finite. A siphonophore, an unfathomably large number of microscopic creatures make up this bizarre organism. You get +4 MSG, but -3 attack, and it requires 3 resistance. Stowaways. You just found your first stowaway, a little friend that you can equip in the status menu to gain all sorts of benefits. But their bonuses only apply while you're wearing a shell, so don't take them for granted. Okay, well, I don't want to lose out on my attack, because that's all I got right now, so I don't want to equip that little guy. Little bread claw. Seal up. Very, very relaxing vibe. Okay, I'm a little frustrated with that, because like that fighting your stuff is a little annoying. Hi there, sweetie. Oh, hello, ma'am. How does the Duchy find you this day? Pretty bad. My shell got stolen, and now I've got to talk to someone called the Duchess about something called taxes. Oh dear, I don't envy you, sweetie. The Duchess isn't known for her willingness to negotiate, but I have faith in you, sweetie. I know you'll keep your head attached. My what? I'm gonna, you wanna run that past me one more time? Ooh. Get wrecked. Got a couple items here. That up, got a bread claw. Nice. Dude. I just want to live. A blood star limb. A severed limb of a blood star easily regenerated by the host creature. Collect 4 more to increase vitality. Interesting. Oh, and then the kelp pods, we can find them. Interesting. I probably got to go over there. But I want to go... Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Yeah, that can get a little annoying. Alright, a heavy attack against the crabs, so we're learning there. So a good solid heavy attack against the crabs. Like, what are they going to do, you know? Really not much that can happen there. So that was where we fought the boss, so that's nothing major to worry about there. I'm not seeing any items. We do get a lot of crabs over here, though, so we're going to need to be very, very, very careful how we approach this. And I'm thinking what we do first, we try to get these dudes' attention when the other one swims back, because there's 2, right? There's one swimming... There's one. There's the other. One crab's got his attention. Got a barbed hook. Back, ruffians! Back, I say! You there, I don't suppose you'd lend a claw to a fellow in need. I dare say I'll die for sure if you don't. Okay, we gotta help him. He'll die. If we don't. He said so himself. Uh-oh. Get 2 heavy attacks. Fine swordsmanship, my boy. I dare say these ruffians have become bolder and bolder as of late, but that's just life on the frontier. How exciting. Why not move away if it's so dangerous? And give up this prime land the Duchess offered me? No way, Moray. The Duchess gave you land? Isn't there land all over the place? Ah, the simple insights of country folk. This really is the life. You deserve something for saving my carapace, country boy. Surely this could be of use. Good luck with your country travels. Bloodstar limb. Alright, we need 3 more to increase our vitality, so that seems to be what boosts our health, which it seems we're going to need a good grip of if we're going to continue to get absolutely throttled in this game as we've done so far. Let's go grab this heart kelp pod. And then let's grab this one. Come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, give me the microplastics. What's up, bro? Okay, that's the castle. So that's where I have to go. So let's go this way. Know what I mean? Let's head over here and see what we can find. Actually, you know what? It'll probably be smart if we maybe level up first, because we got a lot to do, and that might just make life a little easier on our end. Okay, so we got a new moon snail shell. Moon snail shell found. Trade in. Where do I trade it in? Do I trade it in here? Shell collection, no. Combat memories, royal shell splitter. Excuse me? You can refight these guys? Dang. Uh-oh. Dang. Nice. Need to get a new shell. Ah, crap. We gotta get that heartfelt bot. Run! I'm gonna go grab this soda can. There we go. Back up. Heal. So dead. Dang, we did it twice. Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit better. Trial survived. So do we get like microplastics for that, or what's going on there? How's that gonna work out? That's the real question, is are we getting reward for that trial or not? Doesn't look like we did. Teleportation. Oh. Junk. I don't know who I trade into, so I don't Why did the lobster blush? I don't know. Why did the lobster blush? I don't know the answer to that question. Why did the lobster blush? Because he was all red? Like, is it going to be something about his color? I do like that there's no stamina. That makes this a little bit more manageable with the no stamina. So that's a little nice. So at the bare minimum, we do have at least... Oh. That's screwed. Yeah, we have a little... pretty decent trade-off here. Dude, those lunges. I think my problem is I keep trying to dodge like you would in, like I tried to. Alright, we need to get out of here. This is not where I want to be fighting. You gotta be kidding me. Ooh. Seal up. Boom! Not today, Mr. Crab. See, being a little bit more directional with my dodging is going to be more beneficial in this game. So I'm going to need to pay attention to how I dodge. And dodge according to enemy position. Come on. Got a big crab over here, so I gotta... This is going to be tough. Gotcha. New museum exhibit unlocked. Nice. I don't know what that did, but I got him. Sea Star. The legend says that these can grant any wish. They're wrong, though. 3 vitality. Alright. We got a lot of microplastics. We're going to be leveling up. If I can figure out the best place to go and do that. To trade in all my other microplastics, but... We're doing pretty decent. We still have that castle to go to, but I got so much stuff that I wanted to just look around and explore. This area is a little bit more open than maybe I'd prefer for like a starting area. I typically would want a starting area to be a little bit more linear, just so you can get through kind of the first part of the game and then maybe open it up a little bit more. I don't think it's open in terms of it being like an open game, but it's just open just based on what I'm seeing here. Yeah, let's go ahead and move attack up all 4. So that we kill creatures faster is my hope. So we'll see what that does. We're gonna go left this time. We're gonna start journeying around here and seeing what we can find. All right, perfect test. All right, now we one-shot crabs, and we're 3-shotting those guys. That is good. That is very, very good. Welcome to people who are coming in the meantime, just in case that anyone is just popping by for the first time and checking things out. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm brand new to this game, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm yapping a lot. I am trying to work through what it is that I'm doing. so that I can make sure that what I'm learning really it solidifies. Like, I just want to make sure that I actually like, retain some of this information here, because there's a lot that I'm like really. Oh, we got some items over here. Okay, because these must have been the other little fish guys that I killed, but they kind of went flying. So do they not drop items until they touch the floor? That might be a little problematic though. If it's like I'm running through an area, then I have to like really slow down my like momentum, which I don't know if I like that. We saw that. Bread cloth. I don't have the capacity to do that, so we won't worry about that. Nice! Bloodstar Limb, 2 more. Okay, so we still have to go there, so I'm going to go left this time again. So we're going to go this way and see what we can find. Got bottle caps. Got an item. Got 2 barbed hooks. What do those do? Nothing here yet. Stowaways. Oh! Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Okay, so we can add stowaways as like almost like runes to like almost like socket runes from Lords of the Fallen. It's kind of what I'm getting in the vibes. They give a limited amount of spots. They're basically perks, but they only apply when you get a shell. It's a nice little vibe that they got going on in here. The music's very relaxing. It's not threatening at all. These bosses are crazy. Granted, I've only fought one twice. Well, I fought him 7 times, is what we'll say. I died to him 7 times. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. This is going to be the real test of our upgrades. Again there, guys. Here. We're reacting fast. Oh, there's a thing over here. Okay, we can hit... Okay, we can kill crabs in a couple hits. That's good. What do we got here? Let's sit here. Really helpful. Okay, cool. Yes, we made it. What do we got here? Why, hello there. Come to bask in my beauty. Nothing wrong with that. Just look at my gorgeous shell and the envy-inducing trash I wear upon it. My charm rivals that of the Duchess herself, does it not? Do not tell her I said that, okay? Okay, very self-absorbed individual we got there. Very self-absorbed individual. I wonder... Man, are the barb hooks used for this? Yeah, it'll have to be a skill that I'll pick up here soon. Because that'll open up journeying a lot more. See, this just looks like I'm going in a completely new direction. I don't know if that's what I fully want to do. Maybe this is where I'll end up having to go in order to even get into the castle. Maybe it's like you'll have to take a side way to get into the castle, and this would be that particular way. So maybe we go back to the castle and just see. Is there fall damage? There's no fall damage. Interesting. Red claw. Nice. You dead? You dead? You dead? Alright, that doesn't work the way I thought it would have. item over here. So let's go ahead and grab this. Red Claw. What's up, bro? Gotta figure out a new Souls-like game to play after this. If you guys have any suggestions, anyone in chat on Souls-like games that I should play after another Crab's Treasure, please feel free to put your suggestions in chat. If it's something we've already played, I'll let you know so that we can come up with another idea. I just got done playing Liza P this week, so I went and platinumed the game, which was a lot of fun. Very challenging in terms of kind of like a first, because this is the first time I ever played it was to stream it, so that was a very interesting run. Oh, this is just a very isolated area. Okay, so maybe we stay here. Alright, I was concerned that this was going to be something else. Red Claw. Oh, this might be where that big crab was. Let's go this way. In fact, actually, I think this is where... Yeah, I know where this is. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah, they're back because we went and used a moon shell. That tracks, guys. That tracks, so we gotta go this way. Gonna check out that fizzle thing. Only thing I'm mostly concerned for. What do we got here? Oh my god, they basically have crucified people. That's... What? What is this? They've put little crabs up on these poles. That's crazy. Captain, the long claw of the law. You can change costumes in the status menu. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Captain, long claw, and then plastic poncho. Yeah, I like Captain. It's a little bit more, you know, a little bit more formal. We don't have that little trash bag. Whew. Big yawn. That looks like that potentially has a boss over there. Oh my god, this person's... Oh my god, this person's dead. It's a shell dispenser. Phew. Now I can get in to see the Duchess. This shell chafes like heck compared to mine. Who even made this thing? You found a weird metal shell. Press and hold L1 to hide inside your shell. Wearing a shell reduces damage taken. Hiding in it will divert all damage to your shell health. Good.
Claws off, lawbreaker!
Yo, Nephro! Oh, this
Crab,
might have actually been the first
Was I
boss.
supposed to grab a ticket?
You think yourself above the law, but the law is not.
Yeah, this might have been the first boss. We might have floated around this guy a little.
Strength alone do we rise above the beasts.
I'm really sorry. I'll go to the back of the line, okay?
Ha! You should be so lucky. I'll have your head like I have these other worthless.
He's attacking us with a
lawbreakers.
straw. Here we go. Nephro, Captain of the Guard. Ooh.
Your fish food.
Some attacks are unblockable aggro attacks, signaled by the aggro symbol that appears above Kril. When you see it, be sure to dodge, run, or jump out of the way. There we go! Captain of the Guard.
Run the law forever, kid.
We can't run the law. That was self-defense, right? That's gotta be self-defense. Anyone would agree, Kril. It was self-defense, my man. You're justified in this. He came at me like a crazy guy. What was I supposed to do? Shuck. Okay, play it cool. If anyone asks, he just tripped and broke his leg. Krill, we don't have to, like, pretend like we're, like, we don't have, this isn't like a domestic abuse situation where we get to, like, play around with coming up with these excuses for why we killed this guy. This guy attacked us. We are good. We are absolutely good. And landed on a sword. See, it's not like, oh, he fell down the stairs, and that's why you see a bruise on him, officer. It's like, no, he didn't fall down the stairs. You pushed him down the stairs. Like, my guy. Well, Nephro's definitely not above the law, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. Killed our second boss. Let's level up. Get more attack bumping. Let's move that up, and then let's do Vitality. That's the amount of health that we have. And then that's the decreased damage your shell takes. Of Umami Bay. Okay, I don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll do that. We still have a lot of microplastics that we can... Dang, so we can just always refight bosses whenever we want. Interesting. I like you can hear the voice of the music track. Someone's counting them in. Because you know, 1, 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun. I like it. Dun, 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 dun. It's very vibey. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I like the percussive instruments they got going on in there. Go. Let's go. I'm gonna go this way first. I'll let you pass, but don't distract your soldiers too much. You gotta train hard to keep the enemy at bay. Or at Gulf. Or Cove. Or Strait. Wherever they come from. That's what I'm talking about. Carry on, soldier. What are you, private? Ma'am, a clump of sand, ma'am. And what is a clump of sand good for, private? Ma'am, to form the walls of slack tide, ma'am. And what is slack tide to you, private? The prettiest place in the ocean, ma'am. You're goddamn right, private. That's funny. I like the quirkiness of this. Hey, you seen Kelvin recently? Oh, he shipped out. Part of the expedition to the Moon Caves. Weren't they supposed to be back right now? They must be struggling to find something for the Duchess. Poor folks. Remember the last time an expedition returned empty-handed? Oh, God. Don't remind me. Poor troop became shells of their former selves. Ooh. It isn't easy to make it into the slack-tide Royal Guard. Every crab you see has worked their carapace off to get where they've got. Good to know. I don't know what you think you'll find up here, but you ain't gonna get to the chance, small fry. For now. This trash revolution is wonderful, isn't it? Seems like it was only yesterday we were picking heartkelp out of the weeds with our bare claws. Truly, the advance of technology has been a boon for our society with literally zero downsides. Oh, what a coincidence that all three of us share the exact same opinion on this. Indubitably, our aligning political beliefs are what make us the very best of friends. Yeah, that is a component to strong and stable friendships, is having an alignment of values. I would never want to epitomize political affiliation as like the sole arbiter of like what determines a good friend or a good person. It can be a consideration, but if it becomes the only thing that you judge people by, yeah, you're a bit too shallow for me. Tryhard Guard. Halt, wanderer. Speak your business in Fort Slacktide or be struck down where you stand. Oh, geez, the thing is, Calm down, kid. We're not gonna hurt you. Ignore my friend here. Oh, that was a lady. I apologize. It's her first day on the job. She's a little excited. Just tell us what you need. Well, my shell just got taken away because of something called taxes, and I'm wondering if the Duchess can help me get it back. You want to speak to the Duchess herself, huh? I wouldn't get your hopes up, kid. She's a busy crab with, with keeping the shallows safe. But feel free to go ahead and give it your best shot. Hark! A weary vagabond doth grace our gates. Pray, I would see them part for. Open the gate, Nate. You got it. I've got to say, I feel like there's an awful lot of violence around here. I thought the whole point of the Duchess was to make things safe. Go tell her about it, kid. See how quickly you'll get kicked up to your tide pool. Would get kicked back to the tide pool. Fort Slack Tide. Captain takes his job very seriously. He expects the same for all of us. We've been doing drills non-stop since high tide. Yeah. What do we got up here? What is this? Oh, hey. It's cigarette butts. What is this? Is this supposed to be like a ballista? I think that's a ballista. Honestly, there's nothing important back here, but we still can't have crabs scuttle around where they please. If you're looking for something shiny, you'd probably have better luck in the caves west of here. If you can get up there, that is. Ooh, okay, that was fun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's see what we got here. Got a dude over there. The sculptures around here can be hit or miss, but I kind of dig this one. Okay. Got another guard. I don't know what you want up this tower, but no chance, hatchling. Don't you have more pressing matters to get to inside? You got me. You got me, pal. Item. Red claw. Let's talk to some folks. What are you in line for? Paying my taxes, same as everyone. But to be honest, getting to see the Duchess's beauty in person is almost worth the trip in itself. Now remember what we talked about, Vito. Don't speak when the Duchess is speaking, or she'll chop me head off. That's a good boy. Oh my god. What are you here for? Begging the Duchess not to demolish my house for a new food court. You know how it is. Oh boy. Thought I have at least a snack while I wait for my audience with the Duchess. That snack looks a little ashy. It's a bit of an acquired taste, but it's the latest thing in the big city. Oh my goodness. What'd you bring to pay your taxes with? I found this shiny little thingamajig digging through the sand over by the drop-off. That thing, she's probably going to get 100 of those already. You're going to get thrown out of the throne room. Are you okay? You look like you're going to steam inside your shell. I'm just stressed, okay? It's a big deal to meet the Duchess. That it is. What are you looking at? My bad. Hey! Where do you think you're going, chum? I'm gonna go see this Duchess lady? Oh yeah? Just gonna walk in and see the Duchess, huh? What do you think we're all standing around here for? A tour? Come back when you made an appointment like the rest of us. Actually, due to a gap in her schedule, our Royal Duchess is receiving walk-ins for the next 15 minutes. Wait, huh? Oh, neat. I'll head on in then. Bro, let's go. What's in this room? No way. I was supposed to clean up back here, but I haven't had a chance yet. I don't want you to see it. Just give me like a few minutes, okay? I promise I'll get it done. Word of advice, civilian. Your presence here is a privilege. Don't scuttle around where you aren't asked. But I want to. Okay, very good. Yeah. Be very careful with those things. These things hurt. Okay. Ooh. A limpet. This tiny snail adheres to rocks so strongly that removing it by force will often kill it. Ooh. do... Put the limpet on? We can't! Nice! Just one of those days. Here she is. You can see the Duchess. Let's go talk to this guy. I don't know what you think you'll find up here, but you ain't gonna get the chance, small fry. Fair enough. Fair enough. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go.
Speak.
Duchess Magista.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna write that name. The Duchess. We have Nephro, who is captain of the Royal Guard. We're gonna just write that. Nephro. RG, Royal Guard captain. Because he's a part of Slacktide, so we'll write him down.
I recently had my shell taken away, and I was wondering if there's any way we could work out some sort of a...
Do you like my castle, little hermit?
Your castle? Oh, it's pretty neat, I guess.
You guess? A lot of work went into this place, you know? Work made possible by generous contributions from citizens like yourself. And it was worth it, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Look, I can find another way to pay my taxes, but for now, I'd really just like to...
Even more gorgeous than the coral reefs, wouldn't you say?
I've never been to... I mean, yeah, absolutely. The reefs are super overrated. Everyone says so.
Oh, perhaps we can work out a deal, little hermit. But first, I'll need something from you. My castle still lacks a certain panache, pizzazz, flair, je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais
A
quoi.
platoon went out on my behalf to recover something shiny and gorgeous from the cave to the west. But those buffoons haven't reported in since. Such incompetence. Climb the
Why did you do that
western
quick?
tower to begin your journey to the cave. Then catch up with my platoon and help recover something worthy of my beauty. Return to me with trinket in claw, and we can speak of delaying your tax payments for no longer than 2 calendar tides.
Okay, thank you. I won't let you down. I'll get you the shiniest thing I can. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention the crazy murderous crabs outside trying to...
Begone, little hermit. I tire of you.
Yes, ma'am!
Alright. So she is very, very much self-absorbed. She only cares for her appearance and how it looks to others. Alright, I guess I can let you in if you're on a Duchess-approved mission. I really didn't want you to see the mess back here, but just find what you need and skedaddle, okay? And please don't tell anyone. I'll have it cleaned up soon. Promise. Okay. What do we got here? You're on a Duchess-approved mission, so let's get on over here. I like this little versatility here in terms of moving around the world. This room is supposed to be cleaned up like 2 tides ago. First the urchin spill block in the west tower, now this? No way I'll be able to meet up with my platoon in time. I really wanted to impress the Duchess. Not today, kid. Not today. Alright, let's go. fishing line. Sturdy piece of string used to swing. Oh, okay. Okay, so we can swing now. Good. That means we have even more release to grapple. Interesting. Nice. That's fun. Sea star. Okay. Where do I go to trade in my stuff, though? It's like what I'm more concerned about. Let's do some journeying. Let's go check out some of these things that we can find. Like that over there. I really just want to figure out how to use these items. Maybe it'll come in with time. Nice. That was the lady that asked if we thought she was pretty. But we gotta get over there. So up here we go. Nice. We almost died there. Up we go. Hair claw. Small chunk of plastic and metal in the shape of a crab's claw. Must be worth a lot. 2,500 microplastics. Very good. Nothing over here. I don't know what that is. Sponge. An absorbent yellow and porous specimen. Plus 33% umami regeneration. Wow. Wow. How do I fight that thing? Do I gotta jump? What's the goal there? I don't know what the heck I was supposed to do. Oh, is my cat locked outside? That would It's the meow of the lifetime. That basically that one meow I heard, all that told me was help, help. There's a dog. Because my cat absolutely hates my dogs. And for no reason of anything that they've done to her. They have not harmed her. They've not like nipped at her. She smacked them a couple times. She does not like them. That much is obvious. I don't want to fight you. I just want to get my stuff and then go fight this blowfish dude. I know. You were left outside and you didn't know how to handle it. You weren't abandoned. You're fine. Okay. Nice. Here we go. Oh, come on. Let's go. Come on, please. No, see, now she doesn't want it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, stop being annoying. Oh, you got the murder mittens out. You had your chance. I tried. Nope, you weren't helpful. Oh my goodness, dude. Alright, we gotta run. I can't bite. Another crab. The size of a crab knows no upper or lower bounds. Revives you once upon death at the cost of this stowaway. Interesting. Oh, we can go over here. Need some kelp. Use a Q-tip. Okay. Gotta be a little careful here. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Ugh. Alright. Well, there it is. Okay. So I gotta go. Come on. You can make it. You can make it. Another, heart kelp pot over here that we can grab at the expense of this crab's dear life. I wish it would just instantly grab. Like, there's no point that it should bounce like that. That's just a little unnecessary. Okay, so a heavy and then 2 lights. Yeah, heavy 2 lights, man. That's good stuff. Covered the junk. Is that a shell? A bottle cap. Yeah, new shell discovered. We found the bottle cap. Oh, that's fun. Oh. Uh-oh. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's go kill. Let's kill you. Up we go. Get wrecked, my friend. Get wrecked. You also get wrecked. Red claw? Nice. Okay. Still don't know what to do with any of that. They have not shown me. Pretty sure that's like everything that's up here. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. Okay. Alright, I got some stuff over there. I gotta figure out how to get up there. This is the way that I came from. Nice. Let's go this way. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So let's figure out how to... Ooh. I'll take that. Our kelp is good. How do I get up here? You know what? I think I figured it out. Back to 2,000 microplastics is not bad. There we go. Nice. Look at that. Man, that mobility is insane. Alright, there's another guard over here. Kill this guy. Let's grab this soda can. Get it close. Got him. And a little more consistent here. We gotta catch up. Okay. All right, dude. Jeez. That's insane. Another one of those things. I don't know how to fight those guys yet. Let's go up here. Yeah. I don't know what we're going to be able to expect in terms of how often we're going to die in this game. So typically on most of the other Souls games that are a little bit more Souls flowy, that I've been doing a lot better at, we've been capable of getting through sub 50 deaths. I don't know what this game's gonna feel like, so we're gonna do our very best. Another Bloodstar Lamb. Good. Alright, let's see what we can do. No, oh damn. We gotta get behind this thing. Okay. Guard. Let's go kill this guard. For the microplastics. Oh, he's got purple eyes. That sucks. We got him. He dead. Ah, that's another way to... Oh, it's another guard. Okay. That's fine on the shell. We'll live. Might find another one just out here, though, so it's all good. We did. All's well that ends, shell. Let's go this way first. There's something there, but I don't know what, because I can't get down there. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, we're gonna need a tool or something to do that. Yeah, I want to go that way, and then we'll head back to the castle, because I think that wraps up all the secondary, like, little locations we can travel to. I'm down there. It's an item I want. Give me... How do I use these items? Like, I don't understand. I really have no clue. Alright, well. Regardless, there's nothing else that I can consider going to. So let's go back here. Enter. Let's see this. Another crab's treasure. Red. Lip. Where to trade bread claw and chip claw. You might sometimes encounter items such as the bread claw and the chip claw. Some can say they can even trade it for microplastics. If you explore every nook and cranny, you can find a lot of bread claws, but getting rid of them can be confusing. You won't be able to sell anything until we reach a location, so a specific location. Got it. Good to know. So we keep on holding on. And I don't really care about my health or anything, like stat-wise, that's fine. I just want things to die quick. So let's go where we're supposed to. Got about another 20 minutes left and before we wrap it up, so hopefully we can make a decent little bit of progress here. In the meantime, we'll consider looking at potential raid opportunities just so that we can carry the fun along elsewhere. Up here that we gotta go. No. You know what? Is over here. We got a person. Hey, can I get by here? Does it look like it? A shipment of the fort's defensive urchins got spilled out across the hall. It's really got the Duchess up in arms. She's already executed 5 people over it. Whoa. Well, I really gotta get by here. Duchess's orders. Duchess's orders, huh? Alright, I'll tell you what. I think there's some leftover gear in the room across the hall that could help you get into this tower. Just don't go blaming me if you get yourself hurt. Okay, thank you. Alright. There we go. Let's get there for a second. Rusty nail. A sharp, corroded blade, more fit for an insect than a crab. Oh. Swim! Oh, Shell, are you okay? I can't believe I dropped it. I'm so stupid. I had one job, and it was to hold that urchin in place until the captain comes back. Now that I think about it, he might have been joking around. Classic Captain Nephro, a golden smile, and the joyful heart of a prankster. Anyways, sorry I almost killed you there. We killed his captain. That is unfortunate. Nephro, the captain of the Royal Guard, was not a jokester. He's very much dead. Oh, this is like a shortcut. It even said it. Barnacle. Plus 10 defense. Nice. Let's go stowaway. So we can do Barnacle. We can do the Rusty Nail. This gives us 3 vitality. It's more health. That's some pretty good stuff here. We do want to increase the amount of stowaways we can use this by. Hope. Hey, I'm impressed. I didn't think anyone could make it up here with all those urchins spilled everywhere. Thanks. Still new to grappling around, but I'm getting the hang of it. Could you do me a favor then? Some mates of mine went to survey the moon cave some time ago. No one's seen him since. We're heading up this way to the caves. Could you keep an eye out for him? Well, we'll do our best. No promises, though. Got ourselves a mighty fine amount of barnacles over here. Sludge. It's poisonous. So there's status effects in this game other than just fear. Good to know. Whew. Big yawn. Uh-oh. In an effort to recover his home, the plucky hermit crab ventures into a mysterious cave. But he quickly discovers that the return journey will be significantly more challenging. Hello? Who's talking? He approaches the ghostly figure in front of him. No, I don't. Moon snail shell found. Hi, my name's Kril. Do you know of anything shiny in this cave? Something that might impress, like a huge, beautiful crab lady? Confused and desperate, the hermit crab begins begging help from strangers. Hey, I'm not desperate. Yet. Thus far, he has persevered by taking refuge in artifacts from beyond the waves. But to survive from here on out, he must awaken the currents inside of him. He must access the power of umami. Umami? Look, if there's some secret I should know about, can you please just tell me what it is? Stuff's been convoluted enough ever since I left the tide pool. Feeling pity for the helpless creature, the noble moon snail deigns to waken his latent abilities manually. You better not be messing with... Whoa! What the shell was that? I feel tingly. The hermit crab dons a metal shell and feels a new ability awaken. I do? Yes, he does. Umami, we got shell spells. While wearing a shell, press square to consume umami charges and activate its unique shell spell. Used umami charges will regenerate slowly when you attack enemies with your fork. Good to know. So what is the umami stuff exactly? The hermit crab continues into the cavern, excited to make use of its new ability. Lame. A creature blocks the hermit crab's path. Immune to his physical attacks, it may only be dispatched by his newfound umami powers. Well, isn't that convenient? The noble moon snail denies any involvement in manufacturing this scenario. The once innocent hermit crab's ability to slaughter his enemies has increased dramatically. Did you have to put it that way? He senses that the reward he seeks lies further within this cave, as well as the opportunity to meet his newfound idol, the mysterious and attractive moon snail in the flesh. Guess I've got no choice. Okay, cool. Papa. Nice. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. What's that, man? Alright, should we sit down here? Fun. I do not like the silence. Bread claw. Shortcut. So this is like our first actual area. Thanks. Nice. Nice. Red claw. Good, good. Let's keep it going. that? That has to be the way I gotta go, so we're gonna go up. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go here and then just go. Whoop. Heart kelp sprout. A piece of kelp ready to bear nutritious pods. Permanently increase the amount of heart kelp pods you can hold. Nice. It is truly a Souls-like game. Not good. Wow. Wow. That guy, dude, he chunks. That's tough. Yeah, we're gonna die quite a bit here. And by here, I just mean in this game. We're gonna die quite a bit in this game. But we do have, 1, a shortcut, and 2, more pods. So that is very, very beneficial here. See how these shortcuts work. Nice. Very good. Okay, I like that. Okay, so this time, very careful how we initiate this fight. Because we initiated it very poorly last time. There we go. Shield. Nice. Got him. What's this? Shot glass. Oh, new shell acquired. Gives us more attack when we wield this. Okay, well, we lost our shot glass. Party hat. Bloodstar completed. Bloodstar has been made whole. A maximum health increased. Nice. What's that? Is that a boss? It's not a boss. Oh god. That's a boss. The blue aggro symbol lets you know that an enemy is about to use a crushing attack. These are powerful blows that are very likely to break your shell if you're hiding in it. Be sure to dodge, run, or jump. Okay, so blue just means get out. Got him. Polluted platoon pathfinder. Got a boss. He's down for the count. Pollution scoured. Pristine pearl. A gorgeous pearl manufactured somewhere beyond the ocean. Looks perfect from pressing royalty. Very good. Very nice. Very helpful. Very beneficial. Moon snail's domain. So the moon snail is a legitimate character we got here. So what we want to do... break these crystals. I imagine the moon snail is going to be where I'm going to need to upgrade my stuff if I want new skills. Should be good. Hopefully we can get like combat skills. That'd be pretty cool. At long last, the hermit crab lays eyes on the powerful, borderline sensual body of the moon snail. Hi. Thanks for leaving me here. I think the Duchess is really going to like this pearl, but I still need a way to get out of this cave. In order to progress, the hermit crab will need to further expand on his umami abilities. Cool. How do I do that? I'm getting to it. Damn. The hermit crab closes his eyes and allows himself to become one with the waves. He notices the effect his body has on the currents around him and lets himself be changed by them in turn. Okay. Hey, when I close my eyes, I can start to see something. I see a tree? Some sort of tree of skills? Really? A skill tree? So stupid. That's funny. Okay, so let's do a link here. So we have a link between the moon snail and the Kril. And that is... sorry. A link between moon snail and Kril. Like a spoos. And that is umami. That links them together. So they're connected because of the moon snail. And umami is basically magic. Okay. So we have a skill tree. So we got a lot of skills here. Now have the prerequisite for the skill, so let's go ahead and unlock that so we can get it. Skewer. Every single thing leaves currents in its wake as it travels through this ocean. Be it a living person, a beast, a corpse, or even a piece of garbage. The life force of the ocean, the beating heart of this world. This phenomenon is known as umami, so it's basically the force. Invisible to most, umami currents can be detected only by a chosen few, and even fewer can still make use of them. Oh, the glowing purple stuff. I've seen that surrounding some big shells and crystals out there. Surprising. I guess I didn't need to zap you then. The hermit crab's training may progress faster than anticipated. He feels that perhaps if he enters a discarded moon snail shell, a new use for it might reveal itself. Indeed it will. Let's go to our skills so we can press R1 while sprinting. Nice. I want that. How do I... The hermit crab returns, prepared to augment his abilities. Nice. Out in the open ocean, many creatures must take of another's body in order to survive. The hermit crab has taken life many times already, but as the story escalates, so too must the violence. Hold R1 to plunge. That would actually be really good to have. Throw your fork at enemies to reel them in. At the cost of a barbed hook, that'd actually be pretty good. Breaker. Interesting. Parry. Release your block the moment enemy strikes to perform parry. Your shell won't take damage, and your opponent might. We really need that. The hermit crab's shell is invaluable in protecting him from predators, but protection will not be enough. To achieve his goals, he must make his shell a tool of aggression. He deflects his enemies' attacks, destabilizing and confusing them. How can such a small creature withstand such massive blows? It seems to defy the natural order. In Streamline, press circle, mid-jump to gracefully dodge the water. That'd actually be really good for mobility. The hermit crab moves like water itself, performing practical acts of acrobatics to avoid his predators. But one wrong move, and it could all be over. Invincible for several seconds if your shell is broken. Each shell spell maybe cast once for free. I think we want to do the plunge. After your shell takes a hit while blocking, your next attack deals increased damage. After parrying an enemy, quickly press R1 to perform a counterattack, landing a riposte. Damn. Okay. We'll start there. Does the greatest danger come from above or below? It is, of course, a trick question. For any prey in the ocean, the greatest danger lies wherever they aren't looking. We can hold it. I like that. Oh, dude, we're cracked. Alright, let's go turn this pearl in and then call it a day. Teleporting. Kril's attunement to umami will now enable him to warp between any moon snail shells he's previously visited. Good to know. Let's get lame. I just want my attack up, dude. It's all. I just want things to die and to die fast. Shelleport to the shallows. The central shallows. The hermit crab knows instinctively to return to this place whenever he feels whenever he faces danger beyond his abilities. I will, thank you. While we're at it, can you tell me how taxes work? The hermit crab knows instinctively to stop pushing his luck. That's funny. I like that. Yeah, that's funny. Is this like the map? The shallows. Uh-oh. 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 I've been standing, watched my whole life. For what? Got nothing in return. Stupid, stupid. Hey, excuse me? I gotta get back in to see the Duchess again. It keeps piling up. All the trash. All the work. Are you like, okay, man? Sick of it. I'm sick to death of all of it. It's all so worthless. Oh, he's angry. This way. Okay, so the purple eyes means that they have 4 slack time. It is interesting to figure out what's going on. Everything's a little bit more pixelated than I would like right now. I want you to know that's not me. Gotcha. Alright, new shell discovered. Good. Yeah, we're good on damage, guys. We're good on damage. That box over there. Oh, I got one of those stupid things. Item over there. Nice. Gotta. Interesting. Okay. Dead. Pretty time. That is actually a pretty decent ability to have. Especially against bigger enemies. Can't use any of that, so there's no point. Yeah. Go. Hey, buddy, you let me up? Ooh, it's got a message. Can we read it? Prime, possession of seaweed. Ooh, That is, apparently, that is not okay. Too much crabs down there. Let's go kill him. I want to try out my new move. Woo! That was interesting. Nice. Out. Snail shell found. Anemone. Crime loitering. Crime looking at me funny. Uh-oh. Yeah, we did hear that the queen was she's very tough in her punishments. Oh, we gotta get up there. Confident. I don't know if this is like the actual way that we gotta go. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, interesting how falling works in this game. Dang. We gotta go back to get healed. I feel like this is just the way to go, and I still have so much more to explore than this, so. Alright, let's go. Let's go back down. There we go. I got more I want to explore, so I don't want to waste out on the opportunity to do everything, and then we can always end it here because we're kind of cut close on time. I just don't want to put myself in a bad spot, so let's enter here. There's like those two other ways I didn't go, and I don't know how the progression of this game is going to work, so I don't want to miss out. I think 10 attack is pretty good. That being said, let's take a look at here. 2 resistance. Vitality. We can trade out resistance to +2 attack. I like that. +2 attack is good. And when people die, we're very happy. Let's go up here. Interesting. Oh, we've already been over there. Right? Yeah. Yeah, because we climbed up here. We went that way in the first place. Okay, cool. So what I want to do is pop a heal. Go here. If I pop a heal, grab that heart kelp pod, and then we just gotta go up here. A Welk! Tiny little snail with surprising affinity for Umami. 15% shell spell damage and 2 resistance is required. Alright. Let's go back to save it, and then we'll call it here for today. So this will be a good place to go ahead and call it. So we're gonna go ahead and save game. And with that being said, let's go ahead and let's raid out. So let's go find someone to raid out to. I think it'd be fun to maybe raid out to someone who's currently playing this game as well. That could be an option, and we can kind of float around with who's currently on right now. We see who's currently streaming in this category for another Crab's Treasure, and then we can just find someone. He's actually currently offline. Never mind. Okay. Where are you? This one? Oh, there's not a whole lot of people who are streaming at this hour. The only ones that are in different languages, so I don't want to raid out to someone just, you know, and then can't even like communicate with them. That would be unfortunate. So we're gonna still raid out, but it's gonna change who we raid out to. We could do Silvarian. Yeah, let's do that. Let's raid out to Silvarian. He's playing Demon Souls currently. Okay. There we go. Boom. Oh no, he's playing Dark Souls Remastered. He's in Blighttown. Okay, cool. All right. Well, we're going to raid out till Silvarian. He's currently playing some Dark Souls Remastered. Thank you guys for a great stream. Really appreciate it as we kick off another Crab's Treasure. I don't know how long this game's going to take us to play, so I'll be on TikTok trying to look for some new suggestions for different types of games to play after this, which will be fun. So thank you guys for a great day. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Tell someone that you love them, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.